speaking of Chew, man, during our meeting through the week, we went over a couple of things, and one of them I want to raise right now. A young man called Jake Stringer, who I know, and he plays for your side, the Western Bulldogs.
Yep.
Do you know how many marks he took on that in that game against
Collingwood last
week?
No, I couldn't tell you.
He took 12 marks, Jake Stringer, in his sixth game of footy playing inside the forward 50. The bloke out here called Nic Natanui, who's a talented player, prodigiously talented player, who's played how many games?
83 games.
83 games. And Nic Nat. He plays in the ruck. I've got a greater appreciation than I had previously for ruckmen, but they do spend a lot of time on their own, Jason.
Yes.
Just wandering around.
There we go.
Jason.
So in 83 games of footy, what's the most number of marks Nic Natanui has taken in a game?
14.
Righto. Duke, we bow to you.
9.
Well, 9 marks, you reckon, for a ruckman?
He's a pinch hitter. He
he's a pinch hitter.
He comes on and off the ground.
He's a pinch hitter.
He comes on and off the ground. He's got the
best
ruckman of the last 25 years as his partner.
Just took 12. So you're saying 9.
Well, you asked me to have a guess.
Right.
I've done my research.
I remember the question, so I know the answer.
Yeah, I heard the question too.
6.
6 marks is the most that he's taken. How many of those were contested?
Oh, he's still questioning the 6.
6 marks is the most number of marks he has taken.
In the
game.
83 games. I thought you were talking about how many would he take in his best game over his career.
In 83 games of football, his highest tally is 6. Jake Stringer has played 6 games, took 12 in the forward 50. Please explain that.
A fairly different player, I mean, for a start.
Well, one's a much easier place to get marks than playing in forward 50.
Correct.
Isn't that taken by this step?
Well, no, I can understand.
Was Jake Stringer perhaps not paid much respect by the opposition?
Well, for a start, he has an opponent for the whole night. Well, anyway, my point is this. What's going on?
What's going on is the way Natanui plays the game, guys. He's not your sit behind the play. You've never seen him do that. He doesn't sit in the hole as a loose man like the ruckman of previous era. He goes down the line and genuinely gives them a contest down the line.
You think I'm having a go? You know, I'm not having a go.
He's having a little go.
I was absolutely staggered.
23 years of age. He's younger, is he? 21? How old is he?
What he brings to the table right now is good enough to be very good.
6.
Well, I don't think it's as if by taking 7 or 8 or 9 it's going to make
I would have thought 14 or 15.
Potting all ruckman, Duke, and you're not doing a thing about it.
I heard the question too, and I must admit, I would have thought it'd be 10 or 12 at least.
If he's not sitting behind the footy and he's not spreading hard to get into space, what's he doing?
He's the best follow-up player that probably we've seen in the game in some ways.
Follow-up player?
Have you seen him from a centre bounce get his own clearances? Let's get his clearance stats out from the middle of the game and his tackle stats and his ability to just burst through a pack, and it's quite unique, Garry. That's what's made him a good player. He's not a great uncontested mark. The lone ball's just a flog.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
He has got to the point.
I claim that victory.
Duke, I have a question for you. There would be lots of people inside and outside footy who say that this bloke, Nic Natanui, is the most overhyped 83-game footballer that this comp's almost ever seen.
I'm not one of them. I seriously aren't one of them.
His ruck work is quite extraordinary when you see it live. It is. It's the rest of the stuff he does on a footy field. A lot of people believe he's...
necessarily... it's a fair question, but you ask that same question to 18 clubs and ask who would like to recruit him or trade for him or get him as part of your
He's
setup.
In charge of a club.
Would you like him to beat your club, Jim? Would you be happy to stump up if he was available?
Don't answer a question with a question. What are we dealing with here, Jim? Outside of the beautiful, pristine first hand...
Well, watch tonight. If he gets 12 possessions and you watch the impact that those 12 possessions will have on the game, and you can speak to the champion data expert, he has more impact per possession than anyone who plays that role. In 50 games' time, he can be a much better player, but I'd take him right now.
You've always had a knock on him, JB.
I don't think I'm with Gaz. I don't think he gets the ball anywhere near enough.
Are you questioning his All-Australian nomination last year?
Yep.
You're questioning an All-Australian
I think Dean
honour.
Cox is a far
He's
better
questioning you, Duke.
He is Duke.
ruckman than...
Oh, well, of course he is, yeah. He's probably the best ruckman in the last 25 years, Dean Cox, so that would be a fairly obvious statement.
So therefore, they're both in the same team.
Sometimes it is just the amount of time played in a certain role makes a massive difference to your overall numbers. If you break them down, you look below just one sheet of paper and a little bit of research, and you go in a little bit deeper.
Listen to the Chief.
And you go in a bit deeper, Chief.
Touch the raw nerve.
I know you want to.
I think it's a raw nerve.
I think they're wearing you down, Chief.
I've had enough of everyone, Chief, I'll be honest with you. I've had enough of everyone, and I'm ready to go on a break. But, Chief, then lend any support. I'm
with you,
looking over there.
Get over to the Warrior.
He's
He's going to back
arms
you.
and he's giving you
Yeah,
nothing.
I won't do
Yeah,
much
Chief.
physically, Darth, but I'm with you.
All right, that's all I need.
I love it.
Let's see if he takes 20 marks.
Yeah.
Warrior.
Duke might
I'm going to walk out of the box.
I want to just see him at the end of the game. Let's look at his impact. I want you to look at his 14 or 15, which you'll probably get, and see what impact he's had on the game.
For
But look
Tyre-
deeper than the touch
Exactly.
goes, all right?
I'll look deeper when he gets more than 6.
For Goad's High,
Jake
Australia's
Stringer.
most experienced high
6th
company.
game of AFL footy. He got 12, Jim. Not 6 or 7
I
or 8.
heard what you said.
12.
He's 18 going on 29.
18.
Your
18.
partner for
Nearly
every
29.
job site.
Warrior, how many did you take when you were playing?
Oh, not again.
Hey, it's a legitimate question.
Backed over the
He's
wire.
played. He's in play.
He's
I'm
put
gonna
it
do
in
a cheat.
reverse and he's backed over the
Hey,
Warrior.
it's a legitimate
I'm
question.
going to do a cheek. I'm out of here.
For Coates High, this is the footy preview.